Hi, this is Jaya. In this video, we shall see Kaviyam under the title Samayaga. The author of Kaviyam is Kaviyarasa Kannadasan. His real name is Muttaya. He was born in Sirukudalpatti, which is near Karaikudi, and his parents are Sathappa Chettiar and Visalachi Archie. He was the eighth son to them. He had his earlier education in Sirukudalpatti. Until 8th standard, he studied in Amaravati Pudur higher school. And in 1943, he joined an Ajax company, which is in Thiruvettriyur, to work. And while he went to an office to ask for some job in that magazine, he kept his name as Kannadasan. And he has written more than 4,000 poems and more than 5,000 songs in movies, and he has written many essays and books. And he was also the author of the publisher of Sandamaradam, Thirumagal, Thirayoli, Tendral, Mullai, Kannadasan, all these magazines. And he was the Arasavai Kavinjar, that is poet laureate of Tamil Nadu, and he got the Sakitya Academy Award in 1980. And this book is a Kristava Kapiyam, that is, it is about Christianity. And in Tiruchi, we have this Kalai Kaveri Amaipu. They only asked Kannadasan to write Kaviyam, and he stayed for many days in Kutralam and Tiruchi, and he wrote this. And many Christian people who knew Bible very well, they were along with him and they helped him to write this Kaviyam. And he wrote the life of Christ in 400 pages. And in this book we find there are 5 parts with 149 titles. And this book is written in Asiriya Pakal and Virudha Pakal. And here it starts from Yesu, that is Christ being born to Joseph and Mother Mary. And then King Herod, he wanted to kill all the children because he gets a prophecy that it will endanger his life. And in order to save the child, they take the child to Egypt. And there in Bethlehem, Herod orders to kill all the children who are 2.5 years old. Even then, in spite of it, somehow Christ escapes, but the king is killed. And then afterwards, his family, Jesus Christ's family, they go to Nazareth, which is in Galilee. And when Christ is 12 years old, he helps his father, who is a carpenter. And then they leave Nazareth and they go to Jerusalem. But on the way, the parents lose Christ, and Christ goes to a church, and he studies Vedam, and that is scriptures. And then learning the scriptures, he starts talking to people, and he delivers a lot of preachers to them. And in order to make Christ as a pure soul, the pure soul takes him to a desert, and there for 40 days he does not eat, he does not sleep, and he maintains a prayer. And finally he comes and he does a lot of things which helps people to get rid of their sufferings, and he creates a lot of miracles. And so many people follow him, and among them he chooses 12 people as his Seedargal, and he teaches them Mevannam. And the king who was ruling Galilee, the second king also was dictator, and people were suffering. And when Yesu's friend, that is Christ's friend Arulappa, tried to show the right direction to the king, he is also killed. And Jesus Christ chose 12 Seedargal, and out of that one Seeder is Judas. And for very little coins, that is 30 silver coins, he agrees to betray Jesus Christ. And therefore Jesus Christ is arrested and he is crucified on a cross, and on the third day he comes back to life. And all these information are given in Kaviyam. A few lines from that book are Eliya Manador Peru Petrar ena eduttum avar sonnar, that is, when you do not have any attachment towards his worldly pleasures, and when you feel that God is greater than you, and when you surrender yourself to God, leaving all your ego, then only you get that type of a mindset. And only such simple and humble people will have a place in heaven. And next line is Nathan Munnam Mandiyitan Avan Nalame Varga Guruve Endranan. That is, this is a scene where Judas betrays Jesus Christ, because Jesus Christ and his disciples, that is his 12 Seedargal, looked alike. The enemies did not know who is the actual Jesus Christ, and therefore Judas does a trick. He goes in front of Jesus, kneels in front of him, and he says, Nalame Varga Kuruve, and he kisses his hand. And this shows that he only is Jesus Christ, and immediately the enemies arrest him. And even though Jesus knows that he is betraying him, he looks at him and he speaks in a very nice and soft way, and that is expressed in this line. And next lines are தூது செல்ல தூய மைந்தன் அவனிடம் சொல்கிறார், மோதுகின்ற அன்புடைய நண்பனே, முத்தமிட்டு காட்டி கொடுக்கவோ காதலோடு என் முன்னம் வந்துள்ளாய், கடவுள் தம்மை உனக்கென வேண்டுவேன். That is, Jesus Christ looks at Judas and says, I know that you are not kissing me out of love, you have come only to betray me, but even then I will pray to God for you. This is the meaning of these words. Like this, there are many sentences which are so very touching and beautifully written in this book. If you have anything more to add on to what I've said, please write it in the comment box. Like the video, share it with your friends, and if you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe and support. Thank you.